Okay, folks, I did have the displeasure of touching my power cord here and making that sound. No, I had the displeasure of seeing the 2020 release of The Turning. And if this were 10 years ago, I would say, was that the turning of the film reel? Because that's really all you get out of this movie. Certain things indicate that the entire movie was nothing but a dream. And what gives you that indication is the fact that you have a full-time teacher who is called out to become a live-in teacher for a certain little girl. And it's like, but she's got classes. Wouldn't they need to replace her? Is there something wrong with her? And then she shows up there, and yes, weirdness ensues, but a lot of the weirdness happens in her head and not in reality. So you have a typical setting for a horror movie. You have a newcomer, creepy children, old people, and history. And you throw that together with the sound of a helicopter in order to make a bone-grindingly slow film where you should be discovering why there are angry ghosts. But do we ever truly see angry ghosts in this film? Do we know why they're angry? I mean, really, do we know? No. The film doesn't hold you because you're not discovering things. You're not being drawn closer into the story. It is a film where it's like, oh, look, creepy stuff. And unless the creepy stuff is adding up to something, you don't have much of a movie here. I mean, if you start seeing flies, and then you start seeing, larger and larger insects until there's a giant insect king or queen trying to eat you, this makes sense as a movie. But if in a movie you just see random insects for no apparent reason, this does not make for good movie. If you want to have something that happens in the beginning is a little girl tells somebody that the horse wants their apple, but she can't see the apple, so she obviously has to sense or smell the apple the way the horse does. Or perhaps she can communicate with the horse in some way. It's fine. Is she a telepath? Is that the story? Is that what that's adding up to? Because if you just make that a red herring, and it's not interesting. Why is it in the story at all? So The Turning is just a mess. It is a see only if you are a fan of the genre, and even then I can't recommend it. I would definitely give The Turning a pass. Not my kind of film. Anyway, love to hear your opinion. There's a comment section there. I'm Richard.
That's right, Randall the Rat here, and I'm back. Despite your best effort to be lazy, Richard, the owner of this channel, is still going to pay for a pound of trash to be removed from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers after he gets monetized. He's paid for 2 pounds, he wants to pay for more, he wants to save the ocean at no cost to you. And what do you have to do? What do you have to do, lazy, disgusting, delicious human? You have to like this video and comment on it and encourage people to subscribe. Randall the Rat, could you come over? I mean, you look delicious. Come over. Maybe don't comment on this video, because then people will know you came over, and then I'll eat you and they'll know. Haven't had human in a while.